Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Mark with the My Front Range Living team. And yeah, we are coming at you today with the August 2024 Colorado Springs real estate market update. Let's hop right into the numbers because, man, are we hearing all sorts of fun stuff about our market around here. All right, so again, we want to disclose this is for the Pikes Peak MLS. So that's the entirety of the Pikes Peak MLS. This is all over the place, not just Colorado Springs, but it does give you a really good idea of what's happening in the Colorado Springs market and the surrounding areas. This is a really good synopsis of the real estate market in the greater Colorado Springs area. So single family homes, this is what we do every single month. Here we go, new listings. This is an indication of how sellers are feeling about the market, what they're looking to do, so on and so forth. And new listings are down from 1640 in July to 1605 in August, but that's up from this same time last year, 1407. More on that in a second when we summarize everything. Sales are actually down from 1127 in July to 1,064 in August, which is basically flat to August of last year when it was 1067. So we have more listings and we have about the same sales. Keep that in mind. Average sales price went down from 571.1 to 558.4, which is just a little bit higher than this same time last year when it was 553.9. It's about a 1% increase, not a ton, but an increase nonetheless in the average sales price. Median sales price following that trend, down from $499 in July to $490 in August, which is still up from $480 this same time last year, but still something we want to keep an eye on. And again, that average sales price is following the trend between new listings and sales. And then total active. This is another thing that we want to keep our eye on as we go. Total active is up from 3273 to 3320. All right, not a huge jump, but a jump nonetheless. And get this, way up, almost 1,000 units more total active this year than last year when it was 2420 available in August of 23 versus the 3320 now. So let's take a look at some other information as to what's going on in our market. And we are planning on putting some videos out here in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. And if you want to see last month's video, you can check that out right here. That's last month's market update if you want to compare contrast. But days on market didn't jump by any stretch of the imagination, but it did go up ever so slightly from 34 in July to 38 in August. If we're looking at the entire picture, yeah, interest rates have a little, that's what everybody's talking about right now is interest rates. And I'll tell you right now, that's not the only thing that you have to keep in mind. Buyers can easily ask for concessions to buy their interest rate down. That's fine. What it doesn't change is the fact that the assessor has come out and said, here's the assessed value of this home, and that's what you pay taxes on. Well, that increased dramatically in the last year. On top of that, in talking with an insurance friend of mine, she says, insurance rates have just about tripled in the last year. Now, granted, that's not just necessarily for homes, but we are a high-risk area when it comes to insurance. So the insurance on homes has gone up. The property value has gone up, so you're getting taxed a little bit higher. 80% of mortgage holders in America have a sub 4% interest rate. Now, that means that not many people are going to come up off that interest rate unless they absolutely have to. So with that amount of people having a sub 4% interest rate, that means not very many people are going to want to sell because it's going to be exponentially more expensive to buy their next house. And when you talk about the fact that 40% of people who have single family homes own their home outright and don't have a mortgage on it, we're talking about the fact that sellers aren't going to be listing unless they absolutely have to. And I want to refer you back to that line we talked about. New listings are down, right? Listings went down month over month, 1,600. Now, granted, that's up from this time last year, but people aren't listing their house unless they absolutely have to. Now, I don't know what their circumstances are, if they're leaving the area, so on and so forth, but some people are even hanging onto their houses and renting them out as opposed to selling them. We have to keep an eye on this. I know that everybody wants to talk about affordable housing. We're at a point in the market right now where we need to have some sort of real solution because with interest rates and what people already have, the existing mortgages, people aren't going to move unless they absolutely have to. So it doesn't matter if you build. I mean, if you keep building apartments like they are in Colorado Springs, people are still renting, they're not buying. And so we have to have a real conversation about it. But I digress. We'll hit that in an upcoming video. Hey, as always, we hope you found value in today's content. If you want some more information, you can check out our website. That's in the description of the video below, myfrontrangeliving.com. You can look for houses. Yes, that's true. But you can also find great restaurants, hiking opportunities, places to go outside, day trips, things of that nature. Would love to help you out. And we also have in the description of the video below a relocation guide if you are thinking about moving to Colorado Springs. Just gives you a better idea of some locations here in Colorado Springs that might better fit your criteria and help you out in your search. Hey, as always, if you have any questions for us, we would love to help you out. Thanks so much for stopping by. We look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.